Last night, they just threw Kaylin's rhythm all the way off. Like, Aaliyah Boston, too. I don't even know where to start right now. Like, I got my rest, and now I'm thinking more clearly because it was emotional yesterday. Y'all seen as the reaction, right? So, like, now we're going to talk about the referees and Christie's sides. Why was the referees not calling none of these fouls on Kaylin Clark and Aaliyah? Like, now this is a question we really want the answers to. Kaylin was getting I wish I was over exaggerating right now. She was literally getting body slammed. Aaliyah Boston was literally getting grabbed, held, like hit, everything you could name of. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take. I don't know if people's trying to like corrupt the Indiana Fever because now we're looking good. Now the teammates starting to gel well with each other. You see how everybody's starting to be more happy playing alongside each other. Kelsey's starting to fit in. She's passing more. Like. And then they giving all these. I seen somebody commented in my other video. They said, Kaylin Clark getting all these awards when they feel Kelsey Mitchell is on her tear is like a way to separate the locker room. And I agree that Kaylin deserved it anyways. But that could be true though. You know what I'm saying? Just because Kelsey was on a tear, she could have easily got Player of the Month just alongside Kaylin. But Kaylin's assist trumped it. Let's move on though. That's besides the point. I want to know why Lexi Ho was sitting down. Lexi Ho was in foul trouble. Yes, but in a critical moment of the game when we're only down one, would you not bring back our best knockdown shooter in the fourth quarter? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was too many question marks around yesterday's game. And let's just get straight into it, all right? So listen, I just want to talk about Lexi again. Lexi Ho is our unsung hero. And I'm going to show you as this clip right here, right? Lexi Ho is our unsung hero. Hold on. Let me change the mouse cursor so y'all can see it. Now pay attention right here. Look at Lexi. Kick out to Lexi. Drives off the dribble. Nice little floater jump shot. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, like, I love Lexi. You know why I love Lexi so much? Because she's been the most consistent player over this past month. And she may not blow up on the box score, but anyone who watches the Fever game just know Lexi gives her full effort night in and night out, from crashing the glass to creating second chance opportunity, to getting steals, to getting blocks, to being a reliable spot up shooter, to attacking downhill, to creating a layup, jump shot, or kick out to an open teammate. Like, it may sound like I'm hyping Lexi up, but I promise you, like, I'm not doing that. This girl is really our X factor, and I couldn't have been prouder, especially how we all, I'm talking to you too, who's listening, especially all of us, how we call for her to be in that starting lineup together. Listen, man, I love all y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? We be on the same page a lot. That's what makes this even easier. Like, y'all don't be fighting another. Like, when I say something, it's like, y'all understand, when I do reactions, I put it out there and see y'all feedback. So when y'all matching my energy, it's like, oh my God, we really on the same page. So make some noise for y'all. Alright, let's move on though. Let's make some noise, alright? Listen though. Let's get straight into the third quarter. Like, we're gonna jump straight into the third quarter. We already here, right? Like, listen, man, before we touch on anything else, this right here, the clip I'm about to play, is where everything changed when Kaylin didn't get a foul on this shot. Look, Kaylin dribbles past her, gets fouled, hand on her hip, no call. No call, right? All right, cool. I want to show, because a lot of people will be like, what foul, Venom? Okay. Pay attention to the hand on Kaylin's hip. Okay, right here. There is a hand on Kaylin's hip while she's shooting. She's holding Kaylin's hip while she's shooting, controlling her movement, going up for a jump shot, which affects her rhythm. If you go up for a jump shot, you're expecting a certain rhythm, what you practice on. Somebody's pushing you, like, out your rhythm. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to throw you off your jump shot, your target, everything off. So, listen, man. I don't know what happened at halftime with the referees, but the Fever were up, I think, 45-50 at the half. And I don't know if the refs had a bet on the Fever to lose, if someone made a call at halftime, or if they just hate Kaylin Clark just off conflict of interest due to the league-wide hate and jealousy of Kaylin Clark, as we've seen plenty of times. But that's an obvious foul. Obvious foul. And look, in basketball, there's things called frustration fouls, right? Frustration fouls, yes. And it's when something just went wrong on a previous offensive possession, and you let those feelings carry on into the next possession, which is the last thing you need right now in a tie game with the Lynx. Look at Kaylin right here. Kaylin is going to offensive foul Nafisa Kalia. Look, boom, bumps her again. I'm going to rewind it for y'all one more time for those who missed it. Kaylin just runs straight into her. Like, if we play in a physical game, ref, let's keep the same energy on both sides, right? Like, listen, now understand that Kaylin has the weight of the team on her shoulders right now. And she's playing almost 40 minutes each game. And for someone who has Kaylin's style of play, she doesn't just sit in the corner. She is running the offense each time, up and down the court. Like, listen, she said, even Kaylin said in her post-game presser that this loss was on her, which is just another class act response from Kaylin. Listen, man, we know damn well it wasn't Kaylin's fault. It was the refs and Christy's side best. I was just starting to warm up to Christy, too. Listen, man. I was just starting to warm up to her. We're going to get to her rotations and her decisions soon anyways. Look at this, though. That offensive foul to me was crazy. But listen, though. Everything was out of Kaylin's hands. It's like everyone on her team forgot. It's like everyone on her team forgot how to play basketball in the third quarter except her. Like, I did not expect Aaliyah Boston to fumble a pass like this. Look at it. Pay attention to this right here. She makes a simple pass to Aaliyah. And Aaliyah, I was just giving Aaliyah her flowers on how good she is at sealing her defender off. She sealed her defender off right here, but she couldn't catch the ball. That was right there. Look at it. Look, she fumbled that. That's just unlucky right there. Like, that's just unlucky right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk, like, listen, man. Like, this frustration that Kaylin is dealing with right now was being built slowly. Like, just picture being in Kaylin's shoes right now. You're Kaylin Clark. Your teammates can't catch passes. There's no momentum. The refs are being unfair. The rotations from your coach is dog water. You get frustrated, and that little girl from Doling High School and that killer from Iowa starts to come out. And when you, like, listen, like, when all you know is put a team on your back, what do you get? What do you get? When you tired of things going wrong, you hop in and take over yourself. C22. Listen, man, I can't make this up. Kaylin can, like, this is why I keep telling y'all, this is why you gotta respect Kaylin. Because she could do this all game and nobody will shame her for it. If Kaylin decides that she don't want to be a passer no more, she wants to drop 50 points, best believe Miss C22 is gonna get hers, okay? This is just the class act she is. She would rather share the ball. Why? Because like we always say, the ball has energy. We all know this by now. The ball has energy. You give it around, you get it back. It makes everybody feel good. Give a piece of your energy around to everybody. Anyways, listen, let's move on. At this point right now, the Lynx were on a 25-7 run right now. Meaning the Lynx had 40 points and the Fever had 53 or 52. No. 45-10 run. Yeah. So they on, 25-10 run. Listen, bro. I can't make this up. Like, I literally cannot make this up. Like, they were on a 25-7 run. Like, oh my God, I can't make this up. Like, in the time that they scored the last 25 points, Iowa only returned 10 points back. Like, listen, like I said, the little killer and Kaylin had to come out. Like, the little killer and Kaylin had to come out. Look at this right here, though. You see this grab by Kaylin? We playing physical, are we not? Like, are we playing physical? Cause listen, man, at this like Kaylin wanted to see if she was tripping. Like, I bet my money in this clip, Kaylin was like, let me see if the refs are letting us both play physical and see if I'm overreacting. And guess what? They call a foul on Kaylin. Like, listen, man. Clearly, the physicality was only allowed on one end of the court. And I'm not the one to bring up referees. If y'all notice this, like, I barely ever talk about referees. But last night's game was too obvious. Just in these clips alone, you can see the unfairness being displayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to be the drama guy, but, like, it's unfair. I gotta call it how I see it. It's just unfair, and everybody's seeing it. I see my comments last night flooded with the referee comments, flooded with Christy Sa's comments. Like, I see it and I understand it because it's just frustrating as a fan watching this happen. Like, why get, like, this is fixable. Refs, do your job. You see somebody get fouled, and to make it worse, look at this right here. Kaylin goes up on feet and gets body slammed to the ground. No whistle. Keep in mind the sole foul that they just called on Kaylin in the last clip. Y'all remember that, right? When she grabbed her. Now she gets body slammed right here. No call. I mean, the rest wasn't even trying to hide it. Look at this. Just look at Kaylin on the floor right now. When do you ever see Kaylin? Like, even look at her face. Look at her face right here. If this Kayla McBride, even Kayla McBride's just standing like, oh, shit. Like I feel bad for you. I got to get back to my play and help my teammates. But damn. Like Kaylin is just on the floor like, it is no way you just confirmed it like that on for the whole world to see. Like, that's basically what Kayla's doing right now. She's laying down like, oh my God, you didn't call that. Like the other ones, okay, it might be 50-50. This one is no way you didn't call. Like she's just laying there like, I can't believe it. Do I crash out and get ejected from the game, or do I like keep my composure? This is what's most likely going through her mind right now. I'm not Kaylin, but this is most likely how you read body language. Like I can't make this up. Like, let's move on though. Let's get to the positives, all right? Let's get to the positives. Now look at that. They score because of that, right? They score because of that. But listen, I don't hear enough about Kaylin inbounding in the half court enough. Her skill on inbounding in the half court is second to none. She makes plays at a high rate when she inbounds, and those who have been watching these film videos since before the break know exactly what I mean. Look at it right here. Kaylin catches the defense sleeping. Fee was sleeping. Lexi Hole in that corner, wide open, as usual. Lexi! Lexi, man, listen, I wish I was Lexi's best friend, bro. I probably sound fanned out right now. I don't care. I'll be out. Like, I don't know. Lexi's just so likable. You know what I'm saying? Is it just me? Let's move on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, though. It wasn't just Caitlyn either. It was Aaliyah. Look at how frustrated Aaliyah and Alyssa Smith were. Like, just look right here. Aaliyah gets fat on the inside. Look how much she gets fouled. Hands all over her, bodies all over her, defenders all over her, right? Cool. Goes up. She fouled her. She fouled her. And she's just around the ball. Aaliyah literally yelled at her and said, come on. Disgusted. Look at her face. Like, there's no way we're fighting this hard and you're not calling nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at her. If y'all got headphones on, you can hear her scream, come on. And you even got an Alyssa Smith like that was a foul. That's crazy to me. Like, they literally grabbed her arms. And Aaliyah's like Jokic, just bodying everyone out the way. Still no foul called. And Aaliyah deals with this frequently. It's not the first game. It's damn near every game. And if it wasn't worse, she got a tech for that. Just for showing emotion, she got teched up for that. That's crazy. Like, these refs, man, they had an agenda last night. They didn't even try to hide it. But listen, man, even here, Aaliyah made the layup, but she didn't get the call. Look at this. Look at this. Goes up, makes it, don't get the call. That's crazy. We still get a bow for that. Because that's just Aaliyah's body. She's like that. You know what I'm saying? Strong girl, big girl, moves her out the way. Like, she's body to body with this girl right now. But, man, listen. No call. Aaliyah's just too good. Like, Aaliyah's just literally that good. And listen, in a 5-point game, 2 minutes left. Why the sides have Lexi on the bench? Can somebody please, like, just please tell me, why is Lexi on the bench? It's 2 minutes to go. I don't care who's in foul trouble. It's a 5-point game. Lexi, and by this point, it was too late because Lexi was supposed to be subbed in. She was at the scorer's table. Call a timeout. Chrissy Sides, you have 2 timeouts. Use one at least. Like, we need Lexi in the game. You got Katie in the game right now. You don't even have Temi. Like, just look at this right here. Like, in a 5-point game, 2 minutes left. Like, why is Lexi on the bench? Lexi has been on the bench since that clock had 5 minutes on it, by the way, that for those who don't know. And this is our best fourth quarter shooter right now. But instead, she has Katie in the game. And we talked about how much Katie lacks on defense, staying in front of her defenders. Once again, this is not an attack on Katie. I'm not attacking Katie. I'm sure Katie's trying her hardest. It's on Christy Sides for not knowing who to play at this moment. Because you play Temi right here. Temi can get a stop. Natasha Heidemann is not ISOing Temi. Look, cross, back, and like Katie just never could stay in front of her defender and she fouls her. Like, to think the layup was bad enough, she fouls her. Now it's an and 1. Now we're down 8 when we were just down 5 with 2 minutes under 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I keep going back to Temi. Like, you should, like, me personally, you should have had Temi in replacing Lexi for all those minutes to contain the Lynx scoring. So Lexi can come in and hit the dagger threes. But no one subs Lexi in when the game's already out of reach. You know what I'm saying? Like no one subs Lexi in when the game's out of reach. You sub Lexi in when it's time to make that run. Not when the game's out of reach already. That just didn't make sense to me. And Lexi still hit a 3 for us, which was crazy. But listen, bro. Now I know Me personally, I know that we're not gonna win every game. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. But with this game, it feels so weird because since the Olympic break, we've never lost a game where it was clear where it was no match for them. Like every game felt winnable. There were small things that messed us up, yeah, and resulted in a loss. I might be a little biased, but I genuinely think, I think I'm speaking honestly though. I genuinely think the Fever is playing the best basketball out of any team right now. Okay, me personally. And I think that they can make a deep playoff push. Like if we get a fair game and Christy Size brings her A+ game, we play the Atlanta next game too at home. You know what I'm saying? And that should be very winnable and momentum for us to carry into that Aces game, who we're likely to play, assuming that they get that 3 spot. They're 4 right now. They might stay there. But I personally would want to play the Aces. You know what I'm saying? They're in the 4 spot, and I hope we're likely to play them. Assuming they get that 3rd spot, though, understand this, and we stay at 6. So be here tomorrow after the Fever game for the post-game reaction. And if you did it already, smash that like button right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. It's your boy Venom. I can't make this up. Referees called a foul. I can't make this up. It's unfair, and our girls are trying their hardest. Free C22, free Aaliyah Boston.